Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my garage. Okay, you are looking at my completed power station. Now, it has been delayed a couple times. It got shelved due to overheating issues when I was testing it. It was completed about a month ago. It is also over budget by about $100, maybe a little bit more. So we're somewhere right around $550 to have this completed power station. But for your $550, you get a power station that is 1200 watt hour capable or 100 amp hours. It also includes this 100 watt Newpowa solar panel. It is capable of taking 10 amps of solar input, so that's about 130-ish watts, somewhere thereabouts. And it has 600 watts worth of output because we're using the original Samlex that I bought when I first started doing solar, when I had lead acid batteries. And I mean, if you want to see something funny, go back to some of my videos from 3 years ago when I first got started. Good Lord, it'll make you laugh. But we've came a long way and came far enough to actually build our own power station. So let's get back to talking about it. Let's hop in and take a look at it, actually. On this side here is the side that we have solar input. And as you can see, I got a breaker and a plug. You just use a regular extension cord, plug her in there, and then I crudely electrical taped to MC4 connectors. Another plug on this end. Plug them two together with the extension cord, flip the breaker, and you got solar power. This side is the output side. We put a 3-fer on there, and then you can plug in a laptop. And what did I have plugged in? I had a laptop. I was charging my phone and running the refrigerator off this thing, and it went for about 2 days. We had this single panel here hooked up, and it was sunny the next day. Everything worked out great. I'm really pleased. The only problem I had was it overheated. But we fixed that, and we'll talk about that here in a second. As you can see, there's an MT50, and the battery's pretty charged up right now. Actually, let's hop around back. This was the last edition, was this large cooling fan. I started with 2 small ones, and they weren't big enough. This big 3-inch fan here moves plenty of air in there. Haven't had any overheating issues since we switched to that one. So let's open her up and take a look on the inside here. And as you can see, there's an Epever charge controller. It's a 10 amper. There are 2 time USB batteries down there, 50 amp hours. And then there's the original Samlex 600 watt. Now, if you look down in here, kind of hard to see, but as you can see, there's the power and controls for the Samlex there. And down there on that outlet, there is a GFCI button. So I wanted to make sure there was space to get down there and push it in case I had an issue. I didn't want to have to take the whole thing apart just to push that little GFCI thing. So underneath this charge controller here is the other battery. And then all this stuff is kind of just crammed right up here in this corner. This switch here is the switch that goes down to the fan. I disconnected it from the Samlex. I just put it on a switch and wired it straight to the batteries. That way, when you need the fan on, you can flip the switch and turn it on, and it'll stay on. No turning off, turning on, turning off, turning on. It turns on and stays on. And make sure things in there stay cool. And that big fan, it moves plenty of air, so I wouldn't get small ones. I would go with one single big one like I have. I would take all this apart so you can see what it looks like down underneath there, but the problem is it's a pain in the butt to put it all back together. So I'm not going to do that on this video. I may make a video where I tear it all apart in case and show everybody the pieces parts so you can put one together yourself. But I'm not going to do that today. I just wanted to give you guys the intro and show you what she looked like. That's it, everybody. Have a good day and a better tomorrow. I'll see you.